The day Manchester City arrived. It's a star that's been used a lot on TikTok in the past time. After the FA Cup final, it's not just real fans. Madrid can be used. That the Man fans, United were also able to borrow thanks to it, to tease his opponent. Because it's simple. Manchester today has been dyed red after Man United's victory. For the annoying neighbor himself, Manchester United officially becomes the new king. In the FA Cup season, 2003 to 2004. Before the match, there have been reports that Ten Hag will be fired. In the FA Cup final, it will be the last time people see you as head coach of the Red Devils. In the face of these rumors, no one would have expected Man United yesterday. It's made a show, give the best of the season, to beat the main rival Man City, and lifted the FA Cup title yesterday. Let's see first, Erik Ten Hag had the right tactical approach. How was the last match, and what happened? When the clouds are dark, the assurance of his work at the Old Trafford stage. Erik Ten Hag have been bold in their choice of tactics to confront Pep Guardiola's genius brain. On the Kia side of the line, for 2-2-2 formation helped Man United win Newcastle United and Brighton in the last two games of the season. It was used at Wembley yesterday. You can see Lisandro Martinez had first been paired with Rafael Varane in the centre-back position since winning 4-3 years ago Wolverhampton on the 1st of February. Marcus Rashford and Lee Garnacho's preferred flanking, while Scott McTominay and Bruno Fernandes works in the offside striker position. Man's match plan. United seems to be stopping the danger coming from the opponent and then counterattacking every time Man City loses control. That's the approach that a lot of teams use when you have to deal with the City. What a surprise! In the first 20 minutes of the game, everything seems to be much better compared to many people's predictions. Formation. It's not about United's control, playing tighter and more resilient every day. When the Red Devil loses the ball, they will concentrate pressing for 5 seconds to try to win the ball back before retreating into the shell. Wrap his safety with a crowded queue. At the bottom of the Ten Hag players, they have withstood Man's attacks on both sides. City Man United are confident their central defenders can remove anyone of the ball across lines. Directions to Erling Haaland. When United regain control of the ball, they will quickly break the ice with quick counterattacks. If there's a problem, it's obviously Kyle Walker. He beat Rashford too easily. United's efforts to get behind Man City's back four didn't have much success. At any time, there are cracks in Man City's armor. Premier League champions, they all quickly get adjusted. And then it happened. A great long pass by Diogo Dalot towards Garnacho's location, and I caught up to it. The 19-year-old lost to Joko Gvardiol. In the sprint phase, the Man City defender made a headshot back towards goalkeeper Stefan Ortega is up the ice. Argentinian young star, he quickly took advantage of his opportunity to punish the blue shirt team and put United ahead after half an hour of play. Before yesterday's final, Dalot said they're very good at controlling, but you can still find space and dominate the match. And Man's defender, United did what you said. The second goal came 9 minutes later. A short period of time. Ball control helped Garnacho bite down on the right flank, and in collaboration with Bruno Fernandes, Portuguese midfielder then passes the ball smart. Give Kobe Mainoo in the vertical column to this midfielder, finish in the face position, and raise the score to 2-2-0. Mainoo and his teammates ran towards the audience, ready to celebrate. And then, Manchester United fans understand that championship, it could be in the hands of this team. Manchester City are trying to get the game back. In the second half, obviously, Pep Guardiola understands that his students, we need to get the score cut quickly. The pressures that City creates, it just stops at the level of opportunity. Erling Haaland's shot went off the crossbar before Andrea Onana, 2 times to thwart Kyle Walker's long shot attempts. And in the many years since Pep came to the blue half, the city of Manchester, people for the first time, Man City keep passing the ball to try to break Man United's defense. It's because of their attacks yesterday. It can't be effective. Sky Sport reporter Nick Wright is present at Wembley. Kevin De Bruyne withdrew early. Reflect United have held him back. How good is it? Make a shot. There were only 19 successful passes, and there's no chance that was created by a German player. Today, however, City's efforts have also been successful. Onana could not stop the player's sinking shot. In place of people, Jeremy Doku and the Blue Shirts pulled back a goal. In the 87th minute, that's all. Man City fans are at Wembley. There was a cheer when the umpire announced 7 minutes of overtime. But it's the United fans who are the ones to celebrate when the final whistle sounds. Of course, the Gao are the most fun, because they had a journey and a great final. Look at how Thronate and Thronate celebrate with the fans. After the game, we can understand that. That joy, you can see it in other players. Everyone is satisfied with the results achieved. All the way to Sophia and Amrabat, players may leave. Old Trafford this summer also celebrate in a fun way, with Manchester United teammates and fans. The evil man stands outside the street. The pitch remains tense until the last minute, until the referee stops watching the end of the game. You just release what you've been holding back. Image of Man United. Celebrating is a beautiful image. It took the gloom away from a disappointing season of the Red Devils after they just won their way out between Europa League. Not just with double goal. Kobe Mainoo today. They continue to show how good they are. In a final with the participation of the #1 star, no one expected a 19-year-old player like he could win the title of best player in the match. The future of Ten Hag. What happened at Man United? Mainoo will still be a part of it. But yesterday, it's not just young players like Mainoo or Gunarko play well. Bruno also has an important role. The evil one decided to eliminate Rasmus Højlund and develop Bruno Fernandes as the virtual #9. He knows that the Man United captain is smart enough to play higher and join the attack. It's hard for Rasmus Højlund, who have the speed and the strength to cause trouble. Man City, but Bruno's creative abilities, they are rated higher in this match, as well as your tactical acumen. Using Bruno as a virtual 9 number meaning, not just the evil one. I want to take advantage of your ability to attack. I want this player to be able to step back the midfield and prevent Roddy from controlling the match. Of course, he was pleased with his Uncle Joe. After the game he was with Bruno, raised the cup and turned towards the fans. The return of Lisandro Martinez is also important. Man United must accept that the opponent will prevail about ball control, but the Argentinian made a difference, and it's much safer on the defensive. This also helps Rafael Varane be reduced pressure load. What that means is, Man United can actively defend at low levels and limit the gap that Man City. It can be. With Man City, this failure doesn't affect them too much, and City will try to prepare well to continue conquering the peak next season. Like Pep said after the game, "We're disappointed. It's normal for a team to lose the final, but this season is extraordinary. Now we need to rest and come back." Ten Hag and his students lifted the club's 13th FA Cup, another title following the success in the Carabao Cup. Last year winning the FA Cup, people need to put more question marks about the Dutch strategist. Leave or stay. There will be a celebration, but then there's a lot of work to be done at Man United before heading into the new season. What do you think about Man United's win? Let us know in the comments below.